My success in the classroom does not come from necessarily my knowledge of the content or, education. My success in the classroom comes from the relationships that I've built with my students. You're not getting anywhere until you have those kids' hearts.
The thing I love about working with my population of kids, when you have breakthroughs, they are so significant. I really enjoy working with the kids that I work with. I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Be prepared with your heart, because these babies they need you. They need you to be there for them, even if it's just a hug when you walk in the door.
The thing that I most enjoy is when I put something on for them to write about. Some of those stories are just, I don't know how to explain it. You're seeing their lives through their writing, and it's very emotional.
I discovered my vocation when I was 13, helping in the church with the little first graders. I thought maybe when I grew up I can become a teacher for those children that are like me when I came to this country.
You just have to know there's not really a job description. You start out doing one thing, and within 18 years there's not a job I haven't done. From janitorial to computers to, you just have to, as Mr. Skinner would say, move like Gumby and get it done. So that's what we do.
Each kid is so different, especially in our environment, so you really have to, get to know the kiddo, know what works for them, know how they learn, and definitely a lot of planning and tweaking lessons for each of our kids, differentiating the instruction to meet their needs.
My favorite part of my day personally is standing at my door, just greeting the kiddos with a smile, their fresh faces, just being able to be that person who says, "Hey, good morning. Glad you're here today." So for me, that's just really special to be able to do that.
The kids absolutely exploded with enthusiasm, and it was just everything that we did, it all just fell into place, and it was magnificent.
Being real in front of them, just being who you are, and if you're really interested in, rocking out to music, rock out with them one afternoon, dance around the classroom a little bit. They connect with that.
Just when I was younger, I just loved learning so much, and I loved the fact that knowledge could take you so far. And I just wanted to be the person that provided that to other generations, and just, there's nothing wrong with learning, so why not spread it, spread the love.
Growing up, I was like the quiet one always, so I guess I feel comfortable here. I love it here. I want to teach here, so don't be scared to get personable and get to know that coworker, because in the end we're all working together.
Well, I feel like your classroom management is something that I know there's a ton of books on it, but until you actually do it, I don't think there's anything that can prepare you for it. For me, it's different every year, because your kids are different and they're going to respond to different things. So I would tell them to not give up even when it's awful, because there are days when it's awful, and just to come back tomorrow and it'll be better.
What I have learned is that there is always a space to keep learning, that there is always something new that you need to figure it out. That is something that I really love, to keep learning.
You have to really love kids and meet them where they are. Challenging, but very super rewarding. And you love the kids. That's just such a connection you make with them. And you get to see these kids blossom, see them grow, and become independent. And that's what we want.
I don't know, I just come to work every day. I enjoy kids. I enjoy being a part of their lives and watching them grow and accomplish things that they often don't see themselves being able to do or meet themselves.
My favorite thing is the growth. Like the beginning of the year, I had one that actually scored very, very low on a test, major test of 28. Next test, he got a 52. The next test, he got a 65. And I'm jumping up and down, celebrating with him, rewarding him, and he's like, "But miss, I still failed." And I said, "No, you're growing."
I've always wanted to work with kids. English is my second language. So I've always wanted to help the EL kids, everybody else of course too, but them because I know what they're struggling with. So I think I take a lot of initiative to start things and help out the kids without them letting me know, can you do this or can you do that?
I've always been here, I've always wanted to teach here, but growing up what really kind of solidified it for me was having Mr. Loudon as an Algebra 1 teacher. And so going into his class, he just made it easy, made it fun. And I loved math as it was. And so it just kind of sealed it for me that I knew that math was going to be the subject, and I wanted to impact other kids the way he impacted me.
I grew up in a family of teachers. My mom's a retired teacher. My sister teaches third grade ELA, so it's kind of in the family. In Waller, you get to have those relationships with kids a lot more, and that's really why I became a teacher, is because I not only was it in the family, but I really wanted to be a teacher for the kids, because I do care about kids.
Bubbly personality. My bubbly personality. No, I think it's because of my work ethic. I'm quick to lend a hand to help people out. If somebody's like, hey, I just need to move this over here, and they'll tell me they got it, and I'll just be like, no, just go about doing what you have to worry about, because I know they have bigger things on their plate than what I got going. So it's easy for me. Let me just take care of it for you.
There's always time for connection. There's always time for the student. You just have to be willing to make it. And sometimes I know that there's a lot of things that we have to do. There's a lot of things pressing for us. But if we can just remember to make time for the individual that's in front of us, sometimes I think that can just go a long way in making connections and making their education process that much better.
So I got into teaching because I love math. And I think I always wanted to be a teacher. Whenever I was little, I have 4 sisters, and I would play pretend with them, and I'd be the teacher, they would be the students. Sometimes we'd take turns, but I love this age group, and I feel like I can form a relationship with them, and I can share my love of math, and I really would like for them to like math as much as I do.
I love being around the kids, and I love doing the other business side of what I do. I like the interaction with people, so I actually enjoy it. I like staying busy. I want to feel like I've accomplished something. It's something personal for me.